after gardening for a few years myself, I saw the amazing abundance that it can produce even in a small space. And I imagined, how can I unlock that potential? How can it be shared with other people? And after I started saving seeds, I saw the latent potential in a single seed or a handful of seeds is immense if you share them out with several other people and they do the same thing. So I thought, how can I connect my passion for cooking onto all the things that I've learned about cultivating food? And so this book felt like a natural evolution of connecting the two things and just being able to offer people a path to kind of reconnect with the earth in an era where technological distractions and other addictions have really sucked up a lot of our energy and the pursuit of material wealth. And I found it was so much more enriching to really have these moments in the garden where you're connecting with the living things that nourish you than to buy a bunch of shiny stuff. So I wanted to share that.
So what has been your greatest inspiration in growing?
My greatest inspiration in growing? Probably my parents. My parents left their super high-paced lifestyle at the high-end ski resort of Whistler to buy a farm without any experience whatsoever. And they dived in headfirst to learn about how to cultivate apples and a wide range of other soft fruit, got into doing ground crops and all kinds of stuff, and they really embraced it. And they had people who were in Whistler who were so grateful that someone was taking the time to grow this really high quality food and bring it to them rather than what they get at the grocery store. And so from that I saw that growing food to nourish yourself and others is a really noble endeavor and something worth pursuing.
Now, what would you like people to know, if you could just sum it up in a few words, what would you like people to know about your book?
The book is meant to serve as an invitation to reconnect with the living planet that sustains us, and to do so in a way that also nourishes ourselves and our loved ones. And it's going to be accessible to people who are new to gardening and even new to cooking. And it's also going to be offering different horizons of learning that are offshoots from the typical gardener experience that one can really hone in on to increase the yield of their garden and at the same time give back to the planet and the ecosystem. So it's going to be a way to expand our understanding, enrich our joy in the simple moments in life, and nourish our bodies at the same time.
You keep mentioning cooking off and on. Are you saying there's something about cooking in the actual book?
There is. There will be recipes in the recipe book. The recipes, they're a collection from different cultures. Some of the cultures that they had a really great balance in the way that they cultivated food, traditionally at least. And so I felt inspired to look at what did they do with their crops when they were doing these great sustainable agricultural systems. How did they create with them? And creating those recipes myself is a way to really engage with those people, even if they don't exist anymore, because you're enjoying the same meal that they would have enjoyed and sowing the same crops. That's like the living legacy of what they tended to.